I would like to know, just from the people out there in the world, right? I would like to know, what exactly are we currently, as the United States of America, at war with Iran for? Why are we, the United States of America, currently at war with Iran? All the way in the Middle East. Why is that? Why? I'm just curious. Why is it that the United States of America seems to constantly get into it with countries with nuclear capabilities and nuclear power? North Korea, Russia, Iran. Why is that? Why do we always seem to get into it with these countries? Iran is all the way in the Middle East. We have taken down Libya. We have taken down Iraq. We have taken down Afghanistan. I mean, like, we have taken down every country in the Middle East that weren't aligned with us. We took them down. And every country that is aligned with us, we pretty much have military bases all throughout their country. So it's like, well, what is this all about? I mean, really, like, what is this all about, people? Because the Iraq war, that lasted how long? Over 20 years? Only for ISIS to be left with grade A American military defense weaponry. We left Iraq, we left Afghanistan, we left Iraq, and we left all our weaponry, new weaponry, in the hands of ISIS. In the hands of what's called, or what was once called, terrorist organizations. We left everything in their hands. So what is really going on here? Like, why are we at war with Iran? I mean, can somebody please explain it to me, please? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me why we keep having these wars. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why do we keep having these wars, people? Why are these wars constantly a thing? Why? Like, right now, I was reading, it says, okay, check this out, right? Message to the United States from military advisor to Iran's supreme leader. The policy of both negotiation and war is over. If the Americans continue the war for another 3 days, the Iranian armed forces will embark on a total offensive and destruction. All red lines will be crossed. So it's just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, people? They saying, okay, just like this, right? According to reporting by the New York Times, Jordan has rapidly emerged as a new focal point in the U.S.-Iran conflict, with U.S. officials saying Iranian forces have attacked American troops there 4 times in the past 5 days, including last night's attacks that killed 2 U.S. service members, left another missing, wounded dozens more, and damaged multiple helicopters. U.S. officials told the Times the pace and effectiveness of the strike suggests Iran not only retains substantial missile inventories, but is becoming increasingly effective at penetrating U.S. and allied air defenses. The Times also reports that Jordan's strategic importance has grown significantly as the U.S. shifted forces there from Bahrain, Qatar, and the UAE ahead of the conflict, while some regional partners have placed greater restrictions on U.S. military operations from their territory. According to U.S. officials, Jordan has become one of Washington's most important operating hubs in the region. Iranian strikes over the past 5 days have wounded U.S. soldiers and damaged multiple helicopters. It's just like, what is going on, people? What is this about? What is this war really about? What is it about? American men and women are literally losing their lives in the Middle East over 20-something years after the Iraq War. After the Iraq War, over 20-something years ago, the United States is still in the Middle East fighting Iran. Now we're fighting Iran. A whole nother country in the Middle East. Iran wasn't even a part of the original invasion of the Middle East. That's what's crazy about this. Iran wasn't even part of the original war that we got into in the Middle East. We left Iraq alone. We left Afghanistan alone. Now we're attacking Iran. Like, what is the goal here? The end goal is what? To topple Iran, have complete control of the Middle East? Is that the end goal here? Is the end goal to topple Iran and have complete control of the Middle East? That has to be the end goal, I would assume. Because what other reason will we have to be over there fighting Iran? It just doesn't make sense. Iran issues direct warning to the UAE, saying if the U.S. attacks civilian infrastructure in Iran tonight, the airports of Dubai and Abu Dhabi, as well as the ports of Fujairah and Jabal Ali, must be immediately evacuated for citizen safety, a source in Iran's armed forces tells Fars. The Fujairah port and Jebel Ali port are both retaliation targets Iran named. So you got Iran literally letting other countries in the Middle East know, if you continue to be a checker piece on the checkerboard for the U.S., we are going to literally destroy your infrastructure. But first, we're going to warn you and let you know, hey, get innocent people, citizens, and get innocent people and innocent citizens to safety out of these areas before we destroy them. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. We are literally at war with Iran, people. This has been talked about for years, where people predicting the U.S. is going to go to war with Iran. The U.S. is going to go to war with Iran. The U.S. is going to go to war with China. The U.S. is going to go to war with Russia. And here we are. Here we are currently in a war in the Middle East. The United States in the Middle East is at war with Iran. Now, there hasn't been any attacks on American soil from Iran, thank God. And there hasn't been any attacks directly from the U.S. Well, I can't even see. It's like this thing is very murky, people. Because on one hand, as an American citizen, you know, you're clearly rooting for America. Clearly. But on the other hand, it's like you don't want to see a war that's going to destroy lives, human life, for no reason. And that's where we're headed.